Today's lesson is glassware. Now, you can drink whiskey out of any container that you like. You can drink it out of a fishbowl. You can drink it out of half a coconut. You can drink it out of the palm of your lover's hand. I don't care. It's your bottle, but that last one sounded really interesting. Anyway, the glass should enhance the drinking experience. So it might be socially with friends. It might be evaluating the whiskey for the first time. It might be a seriously intellectual pursuit with just you and a bottle in a dark room, and that's creepy. Anyway, it should always be glass, never metal or plastic, because glass is inert and it has no chemical properties that will interact with what's going on inside of it. So here's a couple options right here. The first one is this. If you're drinking whiskey out of this type of a glass, well, you're probably in a fraternity or in a biker bar listening to Bob Seger and sobbing over your lost girlfriend. This is an efficient alcohol delivery system. It's great for getting the job done, but not much on enhancement of aromas. This glass means you're probably at your cousin's wedding at a catering hall out on Route 17. This is the most ubiquitous glass for drinking whiskey out there. I don't particularly like it because it enhances the ethanol, the alcohol, not the aromas. It's, to me, the Camel of whiskey glasses. You know what a camel is, right? It's a horse designed by a committee. Everyone got input, but no one was happy in the end. If you're drinking whiskey out of this, I'm going to take 1 or 2 points off for metal, but I probably want you in my golf foursome, and you're my new best friend. So, if you're drinking whiskey out of that guy right there, you're at a party, and that is whiskey on the rocks or a cocktail. It's nice, it's big, it holds well in your hand, it holds a lot of liquid in there, and you half look like you know what you're doing. This glass here is made by the Riedel Company. It's a really elegant glass for evaluating whiskey. It has a beautiful flared top for spreading the whiskey all over your tongue and really getting the maximum of the flavor out of there. A nice deep shaft in here in order to enhance the aromas, and it brings out the maltiness if it's a malt whiskey. This is another lovely glass made by the Glencairn Company. This is a whiskey nosing glass. It has a lovely bowl here in order to really bring out the aromas and lets the esters open up, and a very dedicated and narrow shaft right here in order to bring the whiskey to your nose. This is my favorite glass right here. This is made by the Spiegelau Company. It has a very large bowl in here to allow the aromas to swirl around. It's balanced. It holds well in my hand. It's feminine and masculine at the same time. A very graceful pinch and a nice elegant flare at the top for drinking. Large enough to put an ice cube or an ice sphere if you like your whiskey that way. That's it for glasses, and glass dismissed.